Good evening everyone and welcome to another Mech Merlin stream. Welcome everyone who is joining for the first hour. As you guys can see from the stream title down below, we are building another Cannon Keys board. Today it is the FRL TKL known as the Cerberus. This is a board that is inspired by the mythical three-headed dog, the guardian of the underworld known as the Cerberus. So yeah. Starting off at $285 and launching in 3 days, October 25th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can choose several colorways. You've got Hades, which I believe is the original colorway of sorts. It's black and lilac. Then you've got Persephone, which is white and I think that might be gray. You got Pluto. You got the Depths. There's Ectoplasmic, which I think looks really cool, Sleepy Hollow, and Demonic, and last but not the least, Designer's Choice. You can choose Wind Key or Wind Keyless, and apparently also wireless or non-wireless. Additional information, the Demonic version features PVD black steel sides and back weights. It is limited to 25 units worldwide, wow. And that does bring up the price by about $110 at $395. And wireless versions will come with a battery. Couple accents on this board. You'll see a little three-headed dog on the front underneath your navigation keys above your arrow cluster, and this has lights in it actually. There is some discussion as to making them indicator LEDs, but I think Cannon Keys is still trying to figure that out because we don't know how it's going to play with VS lighting software. And what else? And on the back you have the full featured three-headed dog, the Cerberus. Very pretty. And I love how it's like you can have the board in one color but the sides are different colors. I think that's very aesthetic, if you will. Was thinking of making a very thematic build tonight. My choice of switches is the Hades switches. So these guys right here, Hades switches. Bought these off of Valve Supply. They are a linear switch that is a P3 stem, nylon top and bottom, supposedly giving you a very thocky, deep sound of sorts. And why did I pick them? Because Cerberus is actually the guardian dog of the underworld, also known as Hades. But yeah, these are a 63.5G variant, manufactured by JWK. I do have 2 key sets prepared for these, which I will ask you guys to pick for me, because I can't figure out which one I like better. But for now, let's take a look at this board. So as typical of Cannon Keys fashion, it comes in a nice hard shell case. Pretty much, I think almost all of Cannon Keys boards come like these. The Reverie that I got did not come in one of these. It was just wrapped in bubble wrap, but I think it's because it's still a prototype. And this is in fact still a prototype, not the final version that you guys will get if you buy this board. Let me just pull it out. Like so, all blue, gold sides. All blue, gold sides. You can see the little Cerberus there, kind of, maybe. But you can definitely see it on the back. See that? Very pretty design. Let's see. While we're here, let me read off a few specs other than the ones that I've already talked about. QMK or VIA, 17.75 millimeter front height, 6.5 degree typing angle, 1.5 kilograms built with PC plate and brass weight. Which is funny because this guy in front of me, the Reverie, is also about 1.5 kilograms. What's particularly unique about this board? It is touted as a single-sided gasket mount. So what does that mean? That means that the gaskets are only on one side, only on the bottom. And this is supposed to give you the feeling or the sound of a top mount board, but the feeling of a gasket. So you guys can see TKL, FRL. The plate that is provided is a FR4 but they did send me another one, just in case I want to change it. Plastic plate. I discovered that in addition to the 6 screws on top of the keyboard, there are 4 additional screws under each of the rubber feet. Other than that, the build went relatively smoothly, except for that cable part where I had to attach it to the indicator LEDs. And we are good. How does that look, guys? I think it actually turned out pretty well. I think the gold kind of matches with the beige. This is the Cerberus. Alright guys, once again, this is the soon to go into group buy FRL TKL, the Canon Keys Cerberus, and it is sporting a FR4 plate with JWK Hades switches and topped with Canon caps, or actually NicePBT Soyamilk. And another thing different about this board is it doesn't just have the gaskets on the bottom, there's also some dampeners for the force braking mod on the top part of the chassis. So technically this is supposed to sound more gaskety. Here we go. Sounds deep. Use chopsticks says nice. Sounds good. Okay, okay. These days, I like the higher pitched sounds. Like I can still appreciate a deeper sound such as this. I like it, but I don't love it. I still much prefer other boards such as my Reverie. See, high pitched sounds, like that a lot. Or even my Cycle 7. Couple comparisons between the two. The Cycle 7 is a bit narrower than the Cerberus in terms of by 0.25U, but it is also taller this way by 0.25U, higher back end as well, because I think this is an 8-degree typing angle, and the Cerberus is only 6.5-degree typing angle. In terms of aesthetics, Cycle 7 looks good, but I think the Cerberus looks even better. I like the accent pieces on the side here, and I like the little LED indicators that they have up here as well. Also, if you have been a long-time owner of the Cycle 7, you are extremely lucky because apparently these PCBs die pretty quick. So far mine has survived since I built it, but then again I don't use it very often. But the Cerberus, because it is a Canon Keys board, will be much more robust, and if something goes wrong, I'm sure you can find replacements. Upas of Canon Keys and his team will be more than willing to help you guys out. Another aspect is that the Cerberus has a wireless option, that you can use ZMK in. If you have seen any of Upas's announcements yesterday, he said that the Bakaneko Go has trial firmware that allows you to unlock ZMK Studio. ZMK Studio is their new dynamic way of changing your key map so you don't have to flash firmware on it like the old days of QMK. So I assume this will have ZMK Studio before long as well. Probably even by the time you get your group buy to come in. But we'll see. I really like the board. I'd probably change out like the switches. The Hades switches sound good. It's just not my preference anymore. I'm actually really curious how the KBD fans roller switches would work on these as well. But right now, I think for my own personal preferences, the Hades switches, nylon switch with the P3 stem, was probably the wrong choice for me. The beige modifier somehow matches really well with the brass colored side accents. I think that looks really good. It just works. I was not expecting it to work this well, to be honest with you guys. Final thoughts on the board. In terms of a build, I think it is a little bit more involved. There were 6 screws on the top, and because of its seamless nature, I didn't even realize that there were screws behind these feet. So 6 screws on top, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws in total. If you are a brand new builder, that might be a little much. But other than that, its hot swap nature is fine. You can build the board really easily. The hardest part of the build for me was actually connecting the wire from the PCB to the indicator dogs. Alex OP on chat mentioned that these connectors have a certain life to them. 10 max disconnects and reconnects. But yeah, just trying to connect that, you guys saw it took me like 5 tries, that I ended up having to just tape it up together, and hopefully that stays in place. But yeah, that was probably the hardest part of the build. Once again, guys, this is a board that starts at $285. You got like 6 different colorways with it, and you can choose between wireless and non-wireless, QMK or ZMK, depending on your PCB. And yeah, if you're looking for an FRL-less TKL, I'd say this is probably one of the better ones out there. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. My next stream is going to be next Tuesday. We'll be building another board that is entering group buy. This time it is from Click-Clack. See you guys next Tuesday. Have a good rest of your week. See you when I see you. Goodbye everyone.